Size Luxury, and today I have a very exciting haul. I visited the Chanel sale, which started in the US today, which is May 20th, and I believe it goes until May 26th. I also heard that you're able to purchase or remote order from other stores on the 24th within the United States. So I wanted to share a bit about my experience here shopping at Atlanta Chanel at the Lenox Mall and Atlanta Phipps, which I believe is Saks, and then the Lenox Mall is Neiman Marcus. And sort of like the stock, I recently purchased the Ray-Ban X Meta glasses. So I call them my spy glasses. Although, just FYI, you can tell when someone's like recording or taking a picture because when you take a picture, it flashes a light, and then when you're recording, I think it leaves the light on. So you can't be like secretly recorded and stuff like that. But it was very helpful taking photographs. Let me see. I have 4 items from the sale. Plus, I picked up 2 things that were non-sale items. And then I have a couple of things that I'm thinking about, especially for remote orders. So you let me know your opinion, but let's jump right into sort of the story time and I'll unbox along the way. So if you've watched my recent video, Shopping Luxury While Fat, you know that I have 2 sales associates and I am trying to sort of extricate myself from the toxic relationship I'm having with one sales associate to the new, to primarily shopping with one sales associate that treats me a lot better. So I have been really focused on spending more dollars let me rephrase that. I have noticed when it comes to a lot of the larger YouTubers that are on here, they really try to focus their spend when it comes to luxury so that they can gain status or VIP level in order to get access to products earlier, and they get to skip the line a little bit, and there's just other perks. And I have been spreading myself very thin by just shopping with my heart, which I totally get and totally agree. And if you have the budget, do it, right? But I was like, okay, let me just focus on Chanel and Louis Vuitton for the remainder of the year, with most of my spend going to Chanel because I'm majority more excited about the items that are coming out for the upcoming collections on that end. So I have been slowly, focusing my spend there. If I have anything that I want, I send it to my sales associate. She finds it for me, and I think it's been going really well because this is the first time I was actually able to shop the sale early, so to speak. So at Neiman Marcus, they didn't have a preview or pre-sale for the VIP like they usually do. She told me that it was going to be first come, first serve, and then 3 days before they got the word from corporate, I don't know if it's Chanel corporate or if it's Neiman Marcus corporate, that they would be allowed to ring up items an hour before the sale for their top clients or for their clients, right? So I was able to order my sales items before 10 a.m. and then I would just show up there and pick them up, and then I didn't buy any ready to wear or anything that I really wanted to try on before. And so this is the Neiman Marcus at Lenox with the nicer sales associate. So let me show you what I got. So it's in this box. No, so many bags, so little time. So here's the bag right here. I got 2 different items. And just in case you didn't know, the Chanel sale is on accessories and ready to wear only. So you'll see like earrings and hats, scarves, that type of thing, along with their clothes and heels, sneakers, stuff like that, but no leather goods. So no wallets, no handbags. Let's see. Let's open this one. They don't typically put the ribbon on for the sale items. So we open to reveal. Oh. It is a keychain. Oop. It is a keychain. Now you may be asking yourself, Monette, you know, doesn't Monette already have a keychain? I did. I lost it in the move. I'm devastated. So I really wanted to replace it. I'm hoping that it will miraculously show up one day, but since I've moved places, I'm missing one brooch and I'm missing one keychain, and I'm just like, gosh. But anyway, so I really wanted to get a replacement, and for me, the price point on the keychains is a bit high to buy a retail price, so I was really happy when I saw it in the sale. So let me just make sure you guys can see that. Just says Chanel. And it has like, I don't know, is it like 70s lettering? This was originally from 24C, and it retailed for $640, but then I got it for, sorry, $650, but then I got it for 40% off, which I think was around between $300 or $400. So not a bad deal. And I'm excited to use these on my bags. So when I showed up to pick up my items, it was actually very quiet. I was expecting like a line out of the door, but it was very quiet. There was probably like 3 people in the store. They don't do the sale on the main floor. I noticed they always do it upstairs where they have the ready to wear, I guess to like keep the crowding down or whatever, but I don't know. I took some pictures of what I saw there. The jewelry and belts and stuff like that seemed super picked over by the time I got there. They had a couple of hats which seemed a bit ornate for what they were, I guess. There was a sequin hat and then I think like a tweed hat. And then there was plenty of ready to wear, but nothing in my size. Although I did try on this off the shoulder black top in a size 44, and I'll pop up some pictures of that as well. What do you guys think? Like this is actually a Chanel top that I bought, and I think this was like $3,000. But I get a lot of wear out of it. I really like it. I like the tufting or however they created the sort of waffle pattern on the shirt, and then down the back it has Chanel buttons. And I was like, ooh, maybe another basic, but then I'm like, do I need more black Chanel tops? So I left that one there. The second thing that I had pre-ordered from the sale though is this pair of earrings. Now my sales associate was just like, oh, you can come back and get the right box. And I was just like, the right box? I'm good, just give me the item. Like, okay, so a little hard to see this. You can see like the side profile. But let me pick these up, see if you can see them. I think I am now at Chanel earring purse piece. I am now at Chanel earring piece. So these are how they look. I just thought they look so good. So they're gonna be hoop earrings that I get to wear here. So I think I have all of the Chanel earrings that I need. If I see something super special, I will definitely consider it, but I think, knock on glass, I am at Chanel earrings piece. So really excited I was able to get those hoops. Oh, let me get the tag. Where's the tag? So here is the tag. But yeah, from 24C. So yeah, I looked through the accessories, tried on that black top, took some pictures, and then it was getting like, probably was like 10:30. At this point, it was getting crazy busy. Like there's at least 10 people in there, which, you know, for a Chanel boutique, it's just like, whoa, like someone turned on the AC, it was getting hot. So I left quickly off there, and then I went to Phipps because they open at 11. And for the shoe sale, now I have a Saks shoe sale person. I met him when I ordered those black chain sandals that I recently unboxed, and I got his phone number, and I told him, I was like, hey, I know that the Chanel sale is coming up soon. Can you please send me some pictures when you have more details? And I hope I'm not like super aggressive with my sales associates or anything, but like I'm the type of person, I'm just like, I just text them every like Monday and I'm like, hey, just checking in, have you heard anything about the sale? So I just did that once a week for like a month. And he's like, nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. And finally, like maybe it was 2 weeks or a week before, he sent me like a huge album of photos. I'm talking about, there had to be like 30 to 40 pairs of shoes that were on sale. Now I wear a 41, 41 and a half or a 12. My true size is a 41 and a half. I can do a 41 because I have narrow feet, but it is to the edge, and a 12 is a tad big. So I try to only do that for like sneakers or boots or things that I can wear socks in. So it's a bit tricky. So typically, even in the stores, they only hold or carry a 41 as their max largest size. So even though he had so many options, and they had like classic ballerinas in there, I was like, wow, like I just read an article that says that Chanel sales have fallen maybe 4 or 6% or something like that. And when I saw the shoe stock, I was like, I can tell because I was like, there are classic ballerinas in here, there are black sneakers or white sneakers in here. I was like, these are classics that I feel like would have been totally off the shelves. Like usually you only see, in my opinion, in the shoe sale, you see like really colorful pieces or things that are very specific, nothing that you can wear on a daily. But anyways, plenty of options. Went over to the Saks. My guy was running a bit late. Oh, forgot to mention, I had only bought one pair of shoes with him, and he sent me that huge album. I sent him the ones that I wanted. There was very few that were available in my size, so I got 2 pairs of shoes, and there were 3 that he showed me that were in my size, and I narrowed it down to 2. And to my shock and surprise, I think it was like 4 days before the sale, he was just like, I just texted him on my like weekly, like, hey, how's it going? And he was just like, oh, by the way, we can actually pre-order, and you just pick them up the day that the sale starts. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I bet I'm definitely doing that. So I purchased both of my shoes sight unseen. He just sent me some photos, paid over the phone with my credit card, and just walked in and picked up these babies, which was, to me, like the best ideal plan. Because when I walked into the shoe department, I thought the accessories and ready to wear was like crowded and busy and stuff like that. But there were like people like fast walking to the tables, snatching shoes off the tables, trying it on like on the floor. It was pandemonium, in my opinion. It was so busy. So I was really thankful that I was able to walk in. One lady was like, oh, I love your shopping style. You're just so calm and collected. I'm like, pre-order. All right, so here's one pair of the shoes. This is from, I really like 24C apparently. A lot of my items are from that. And here are the shoes. Oh my gosh, so classic. I was shocked when I saw that these were in. So this is like a simple block heel. Simple block heel. So very timeless, classic. I can wear it for a very long time. 100% leather, so I can have it repaired. I think these shoes will last me a while. And then it has Chanel on the back. The bottoms have like a little CC on the bottom. And then is there anything else? This was in a size 41. Originally was $14.75, and I think I paid around like $800 for these, like $800 or $900. But wow, like such a classic pair of black heels. So cute. I cannot believe they were in the sale. I was like, what? Sold. Here are the other pair of shoes. while I was waiting for my sales associate, because he was actually running 5 minutes late, I ventured upstairs to go look at the accessories, even though I wasn't interested. I already bought my stuff. They had a bit more ready to wear at the Phipps location. Still nothing in my size, nothing that I could even try on that was like stretchy. And the jewelry was definitely like picked over, even though I got there at open and then 15 minutes later. So the jewelry definitely goes really, really fast. The shoes really go fast, and then the ready-to-wear seems to be the slowest to go. But then I noticed they have like a lot of the things that they had in the ready-to-wear sale to me weren't wearable. There was a lot of things with like huge bell sleeves or tons of embellishment. Yeah, just a lot of like very, very funky items. There was this one pair of like hot pants or like booty shorts. I was just like, who wants like sequined rhinestone booty shorts? Like, I'm like, what is the woman Chanel is designing here for? Like, that was funny. Okay, so second pair of shoes, final item from the sale. Yeah, I think it's like a careful balance. I think you need to like, text occasions like, hey, I'm interested in this, blah, 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 blah. But you don't want to be annoying. So I think the whole once a week thing, especially with the shoe people or the shoe sales associates, is a good thing to do. So this is the second pair. Can you believe it? A pair of white sneakers. I'm like, white sneakers. It's like, I can't think of anything more classic of a white sneaker. Like, there's white sneakers, black sneakers, and then there's everything else, right? So when I saw these in the sale, I was like, what? Oh my gosh. So they do have black laces, but I'm gonna take those out so I can have like a cleaner slate, and I'll just do white laces on a white leather shoe. The bottoms are black, but it's a rubber sole. So it's not a stark black, it's more of a translucent jelly black. So I feel like it doesn't distract away from like the clean white sneaker. But yeah, here are they. They're so good. Oh my gosh. Just a simple CC logo on the side. Then they have a little Chanel logo, which I think is similar to the tag on their ready-to-wear now that I'm looking at it. And then on the bottom is just a rubber sole. I think these are gonna last me a long time. I just couldn't believe it. Oh, and can you believe these were in a 41.5? So like literally my perfect size. I was like, what? Oh, and here is the tag information for the sneakers. Such good vibes. Oh my gosh. Stoked. Here is the code for the heels. Okay, so yeah, very successful sale. I think my strategy of focusing my spend on Chanel, like my luxury spend on Chanel, majority has been helping like get me the items that I want. I think it was really just luck with the shoes for sure, because I was like, what, pre-order what? Because it seemed like no one knew about it, and I just bought one pair of shoes with them, so I was like, I don't think I have status there. But definitely it helped with the ready-to-wear and accessories sale. So happy about the key charm, and then my hoops. I think, as I said, I'm in jewelry, fashion jewelry, earrings piece with Chanel. I do want to get some necklaces next, and like maybe 1 or 2 cuffs. And then for shoes, next I'm looking for a black pair of sneakers or a tan pair of sneakers. Either or, I think they'll sort of fit the same way. And then I really want to get a black pair of boots and then a brown pair of boots for the winter. And then I think I'll be Chanel shoe piece. Because honestly, I love Chanel shoes, but Hermes has my heart. I think Hermes shoes are just so cute and wearable. So I really want to focus on Hermes, but I think just having like 1 or 2 more pairs will sort of round out my collection, especially with like the dresses and clothes that I have. So let me just quickly go over the stuff that is not in the sale. So I think you might have seen this already, but I'll just do a quick explanation of why I got it. So I did a reel on Instagram and I did a YouTube short about this item. Let's see. So I've already unboxed it, so it's not a true unboxing. But I'm really one of those people that I have to like stew on things. I don't like impulse buying because it's just too much pressure, man. So I had literally seen this 3 times and then I couldn't stop thinking about it. I even did like a poll on Instagram and everyone was just like, don't get it, girl. And I was like, but I want it though. Here is the item. Let me take off all of this ribbon and stuff. It is a denim scrunchie. So it's pretty pricey, but I think it's worth it. Here's why. As I justify the pricing. So it was $725. This was from 25p. Here is the code in case you're curious. Make sure you guys can see that. And then the details on this. So to me, there's a lot of details. First of all, the denim matches my denim CC belt, so cute matchy moment. It has this leather bit here, so you're able to like, you know, position it here, or you can wear it as a bracelet in my opinion, because I think it has like enough going on that it looks intentional. And then it has a chain detail, which is this woven? Like how do they do this? Yeah. It has a chain detail around the edge of the scrunchie, which I'm like, how cute is that? Like, so to me, it had enough going on that I was like, this is adorable. I need it. So I got that. Got another ready to wear piece. I am so like, so let me tell you the story about this item first. So I'll just name like toxic sales associate versus nice sales associate. So my toxic sales associate had shown me this item multiple times. And this is how you can tell the difference in service. She had shown me this item multiple times, and every single time she showed it to me, I was just like, no thank you, I'm good. It just looked really, really boring in the photos. My nice sales associate showed me this item, and again, I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'm so sorry. It looks super boring. Like, if I'm spending this amount of money, I want something special. And unprompted, I didn't ask her. She contacted the sales associate at the store this was located and got a video. When we saw the video, we were blown away because we're like, it didn't even look like that. That's one of the things about Chanel. Like, you really have to see it in person to see the sparkle, to see the detail. And if I had just looked at the picture, I would have passed again. But because she, the nicer sales associate, decided to go the extra mile and get a video, she got the sales. So I was like, wow. All right, let's bring this baby out. So here is the dust bag. I love this little bow tie on the end. And here it is. Now, looks like a bowling shirt. I thought so too. But let me go around the camera so you can see the details. There is, first of all, we always love to look at the buttons. So that is a tweed button. Actually, I think it's sequin. Yeah, so that's a sequin button. Then, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's actually a sequin woven throughout the tweed of the fabric. So when you wear this, I don't know if I can get the right light, but you just shimmer. And it's so unexpected. Yeah, I don't think I can show it in this light. It's so unexpected that it gives so much texture and interest. So it's not on the sleeves, but I like the contrast. So anyways, love this. It's a bowler style type of top. I don't know if I can get that in the frame. And I think what will be really good is I can wear it as like, you know, a regular top. I think I can wear this, it's like with a belt, some leggings, like a tunic, tucked in as a top. Then I can also wear this as like maybe a thinner type jacket style. So I was like, wow, this is super versatile. Here is the tag information. And then the price was $4,200, which for Chanel, I have to caveat it, for such a versatile item, not bad. So, yes, I am in love. I don't know if I can capture the sparkle, but it glimmers in the light, fits me really well, and I'm super stoked to have it. So, yes, another one to the collection. Right now, we're getting more access to pieces that fit me. So I'm trying not to freak out. Like every time I have something, I'm like, oh, should I just buy it? Cause like, you know, it's so rare to get a size 50 in, but I'm trying to be like, okay, it fits. Next step, do I like it? Do I like the price? How many ways could I wear it and style it? Is it usable for me? So I'm trying to make some conscious effort into like, okay, like, let's just not stop at like, it fits me and let's go. Because recently, I think I showed you guys on Instagram. Oh yeah, and I think I did a short about it too. Cocoa Beach, I saw a dress, 100% silk, but it was very grandma-y. And I was like, wow, like, I cannot believe like there was room to spare. It was huge. And so I was tempted to get it just because I was like, it's a brand I love. I want a part of the house and it fits me. But then I'm like, would I wear this? How would I wear this? How would I style it? Is it worth $6,900? And I'm like, okay, no. And it was really tough because I was like, I really want to make sure I don't upset anyone at the store, because I don't know what, certain stores, they have certain percentages. So like if you transfer something in and it doesn't sell, then it hurts your sort of sale record, I think. I don't know what Neiman Marcus / Chanel policies on that, but I was like, I don't want to transfer things in and not too many things and not buy them. But I was like, I have to turn this one down because like I really just don't love it. So anyways, did you guys buy anything from the sale? Let me know. I talked to a couple of you on Instagram. A lot of you were talking about the shoe sale because it was so much stock, but again, it was mostly smaller sizes. And I don't even consider a 41 huge. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like bigger, but it's like not unheard of. So I'm just like, why are there so few 41s, 41 and a half? But anyways, a lot of us were talking about how it was like in a lot of smaller sizes. So if you have smaller feet, you were definitely in luck. But 8, 9 and above seem to be a bit tricky. Anything else? But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I was so happy and excited to share my items with you today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.